Hey guys, welcome everybody. It is Saturday night and it is that time of year. I am your BSC stand-in, Dan.
You don't look like Chris.
As our illustrious leader vacations somewhere down in a warmer climate, we are here doing the heavy lifting, giving you guys all of the collecting news.
Indeed.
So how is everybody tonight? First, Mr. Delaney, how are you?
Doing good. I went to Torpedo Con today.
Oh, nice.
Which was really fun. It was at the Palladium in Hollywood, which is kind of this historic building where stars and starlets wined and dined in the 1940s, and bands in the late 60s, early 70s performed. Hendrix was there, and all the big band, Rolling Stones. And
wow.
Now they have comic conventions. So that's how things change.
That's cool. You had mentioned last time we were on that there were going to be quite a few artists there. Did they all show up, COVID and everything?
They did show up. They were kind of all in their own rooms. So I didn't see very many. I didn't see Jim Lee. I didn't see many of them. A few of them had tables in the convention hall.
Yep.
Bill Sienkiewicz and a few others.
Oh yeah. Nice.
But it was a fun show. It was most of the biggest comic dealers were there.
Okay.
Metropolis Comics. Bedrock City has 5 stores in Houston. They were there.
Yeah.
Dale Roberts Comics. All the normal guys that you always see at comic conventions were there.
Nice.
And I bought a book.
You did? Oh, go figure. A slab. Oh, very nice.
That's Batman 245. It's a Neil Adams cover and Neil Adams interior art.
Nice.
From October 1972.
Wow.
Cool.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Nice slab. Yeah, Metropolis. They bring the nice stuff. Is that from them?
No, this one is from Dale Roberts.
Gotcha.
Yeah, who's a really good guy. If you guys are trying to find someone to trust in the comics world, Dale Roberts is one of them.
Yep. Ah, good. Well, sounds like a good take.
Yeah, it was fun.
Mr. Morris, how are you, sir?
I'm good. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody's waiting to see some more DC, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Sideshow Con, man, they are a tease, that's for sure. And we have Eric B joining us tonight. Eric, what's happening?
Hey guys, doing good. Just spent the week, I posted pictures in the group, expanding the collection, built some side pedestals. So now I can add 2 more statues on each side. Got Hawk Girl in. I just made a deal on Zatanna today. So I have the Zatanna PF coming in.
Cool.
So got some stuff going on. Yeah.
Nice. And you even did lighting, I saw.
Yeah, I can change the lighting now. I can set the mood and stuff, different colors. So yeah.
Wow, so fancy, raising the bar.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, let's I'm going to do my best BSC impersonation here, and we'll welcome those in the chat. And if I miss you, I apologize because I am a complete noob at managing the live stream on behalf of the BSC. So let's welcome everybody here. Frank Dominguez is here. Daniel Brunson, welcome. Archangel, welcome. I haven't had a chance to watch his tour yet. I saw that. Anybody have a chance yet?
Yeah, it's a great collection.
Very cool.
Does Arch keep his clothes on, hopefully, or?
No, it's nice. It's a nice setup. Yeah. Like he said, he doesn't sell anything, so he has a giant collection of stuff. So.
It's a massive collection.
Yeah.
Wow.
And a massive fish tank. Very pretty.
Nice. Well, cool. Well, Alfonso Adam is here. Nelson Ortega, welcome, Nelson. Conehead Collectibles member, welcome. Overture DT, welcome. Board Cube, a lot of the regulars. Nate Nance here, welcome. Justin Racklin, welcome. Rick Cruz is here. Collectors Therapy. Hey, Matt Triampo's here, another member. Welcome, Matt. Matt, I saw George Raw got his Harley Sam statue.
Yeah,
no samurai yet here, but looks like it's starting to arrive in Europe. Hopefully it won't be too long. I know he and I are on that waiting game. Casual Nerd Problems. What a great name that is. Awesome. J-Rod, welcome. Who else? Edwin Diaz, my friend, welcome. Tin Man, welcome. We have more people joining. So this is great, guys. So I appreciate Chris giving me the opportunity here to try and fill his big bat shoes. I figured before we jump into news of the day with Sideshow Con, just kind of find out from you guys, like we always talk about, any new POs, pickups, canceled POs? Anything changing other than Eric's collection? It's his display, I should say.
Did anybody get that Tweeterhead Scarecrow?
I did not. I like it a lot, but I have to tell you, it's very reminiscent of the new Sideshow quarter scale stuff to me. It doesn't feel different enough. I really like it though.
It is a very nice option for 6 scale.
Yeah.
Did you order it, Eric?
It went in and it went in and out of my cart a few times. I was like ready to hit the button, and I was like, nah. And I was talking to you guys about the points. I was like, should I use my points or wait? And I was like, nah. And then I think now it's sold out, right? So
the exclusive is
sold out. Yeah.
You know what? I went ahead and ordered it. I figured I can review it, and I probably wouldn't have much trouble selling it if I decided I want to do that, since there's only 250 of them.
Yeah.
But this way I can compare them side by side and see which one I really like more. There are some cool elements to the Tweeterhead one.
Yep.
But as I think I said in our group chat, I like that in the Sideshow quarter scale, he's really the star. He's so large. Whereas the Tweeterhead piece, the base really comes up around him.
Sure.
And he might get a little bit lost, not completely, but he's not as prominent as he is in the Sideshow piece. So I want to see him side by side.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I like the piece of the Arkham Gate. The Tweeterhead one, and I think it looks really good.
And the lantern, and it all looks really good.
The crows and the gas and the whole thing. It all looks really good, but it's like I don't know that I want another version of that character.
Right.
Especially when you've got room and money and so.
But those pictures that well, actually, it was from Sideshow. Seeing that piece right next to the Joker on throne.
Yeah.
They look really good together.
They look good together. I thought the same thing. We'll see that. I have some pics for us to look at after, and I have that. And I thought the same thing. They're scaled really nicely together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They do look good together.
It was weird that they had Poison Ivy on a different podium.
Yep.
They should have put John Stewart over there. And put Poison Ivy right next to the other 2 Batman characters.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I'm sure it looks great. I'm sure those 3 would look great together.
Yep. Cool. What about so Jeff? Jeff Morris? Any pickups, POs? Anything new this week?
I didn't get anything. I got Bane, but that was week before, I think. And
how's that one settled into it?
Yeah, I like that light. Yeah,
that looks awesome. That looks sick.
This is different.
I love it.
It's a new look, something different.
It really looks great.
Yeah, it really does. I agree.
I like it. Something new.
Yep.
I have the lights in the room almost turned off because that's so bright.
Yeah.
But it's something new, and I enjoy it. So nice change up.
How are you enjoying the Dark Knight Rises?
I like it.
Batman, yeah.
He's big.
He's big, huh?
Very big.
Yep. Yeah, I like that as well. I know we're going to talk about the new quarter scale Nolan Batman. Some I wish there was a 3rd scale of that. It's going to be hard for me to PO that one, but we'll talk about that. Eric B, any new pickups this week? POs?
Just like I said today, I just closed the deal for Zatanna.
Yep.
I'm going to hold on to that one. I think until XM comes out with theirs, I'll most likely pick that up. So curious to see the rest of it, but based on what they leaked so far, I like the whole concept of what's going on with it. So basically I'm trying to so I don't keep so right now. All right. So also I have to finish my lighting in the front. I'm going to have lights, aimed at the sites that the statues on the side. So Joker's not staying there. I actually keep Joker on the other side of my room. So I need something. I don't like having empty cubes, so I need something to go there. So I was like, all right, I'll keep Zatanna, the original premium format from Sideshow, there for a year or 2 or whatever XM releases theirs. So or until I find something else to put there. But for now, it'll be Zatanna, and I can't really see the other one over there because it's like behind the cabinet. But Batgirl's over there. Batgirl got moved with Hawkgirl. She took her spot. So
gotcha. Yep. No,
Maybe
cool.
Sideshow will announce a new Zatanna tomorrow.
I know. Imagine. I still have to wait a year or two. So, no, Sideshow's pretty good with releases, so maybe a year.
Yeah.
If they do that.
Cool.
I wouldn't be surprised though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I made a couple of big changes to my collection this week.
Let's hear it.
I decided to sell a couple of the largest pieces in my collection to make room for inbound. The timing seemed right, and I've got a number of pieces on my PO list and nowhere to put them, quite frankly. And these two take up a ton of room. I've enjoyed them for a while, and I felt like, I'm going to take my cue from the BSC here and move on a couple of pieces, and it feels really good. So found a really good collector that's purchased them both out in he's out in Chicago. But I sold Killer Croc and Mr. Freeze.
Nice.
So so they're on to a new home, but that's good because it kind of decreases my stress level as to where I'm going to put my new stash. So
how was the shipping cost?
a lot of money. So I'm as you guys know, I'm in the Boston area, and from here to Chicago for all 4 boxes, each statue is 2 boxes, and God, I forgot how big they are. I went to my storage place to get the boxes, and they're just enormous. One of the Freeze boxes weighs 59 pounds.
Wow.
And just one of them. But all 4 via UPS ground was just shy of $700.
Wow.
So
I believe it. When I shipped those 7 boxes to California, it was like
it's astronomical. And in this, like I said, it was just under 700, and UPS was having some kind of special where I'd never seen this before. You apply a discount code that they were offering right on the site, which I found interesting. But so that was with a fairly significant discount. So
apparently they have an AARP discount, which I got, which some of you may want to look into.
Yeah.
Eric's laughing at us.
I'm not there yet.
Not yet. Give it time. Give it time.
I just hit 40.
So
55 and you can get it.
All right, well, guys, let's switch gears. I know everybody's here to talk about Sideshow Con, and I thought maybe before we jump into the pictures, just kind of get your initial read, what you guys thought about, the week so far. I think we wrap tomorrow, but what are your kind of your initial impressions, Mr. Delaney? What do you think?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, as we've said about like last year, the entire event should be much shorter.
Yeah.
There's really no reason to drag it on that long. It's disappointing that we didn't get the points that we've had in previous events. But I'm surprised at how many pieces I am interested in. So in that sense, it's a success. And we're hearing rumors there might be some cool stuff tomorrow. We know we're going to see the new Huntress, but we don't know what else. So for me, it's a success. There's going to be probably 3 pre-orders at least out of this convention. But overall, it needs to be shorter. They need to bring back the points. I don't know why they stopped doing that.
Right.
It's better for me than last year.
Yeah. I thought
they come across very bitter about the whole points thing, especially any time it's been mentioned.
Yep.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
They did a much better job with the lighting than they did last year.
Oh, far better. Yeah, the production quality is
video qualities look better.
In some situations it got a little confusing because they're advertising those podiums.
Right.
And or pedestals, and they have the different lights, different colors. And I think that might be one of the reasons why there was such a strong reaction to Dr. Doom, the color of his cape and his tunic being off. Is I think maybe the lights on the pedestal were affecting it, because I think the production pictures are a lot better than the video that we saw on the first day.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I noticed they were playing with the lights a lot.
Yeah.
You know, they would, even the hosts would walk up to a pedestal, which, little sidebar on that. Interesting that they were promoting a pedestal manufacturer.
Yeah.
And lighting manufacturer. I thought that was kind of new and different. I thought they actually looked nice, but it was interesting that as they walked up to the pedestal, they had to adjust the lights because I think of the pedestal lights. I think was more the set light.
I would imagine that, the pedestal people probably offset some of their cost to get their product in there. Is what I was thinking, because it was a lot of very much product placement with those pedestals.
Yep. Very true. So Jeff Morris, what were your impressions just kind of overall?
It's too long.
Yeah.
Way too long. I think they need to shorten it down.
Yeah.
There was too much. They had too many things we had already seen.
Right.
They took too long. When they did something new, it was, you got something new, and then you had 20 minutes of everything you had seen, and then maybe something new.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think 2 days would be plenty, and just go over new stuff.
I thought, I was actually really surprised. I mean, I saw they had the Wolverine PF at one point that they were standing around talking about. I thought, what are you doing?
Yeah.
That just seemed odd. Even Surfer felt like it was a little bit of a, stale topic, I guess you could say. Great statue and everything, but I was kind of surprised that they featured that. But
well, it was funny that they didn't. If they're going to do that, put the Wolverine PF with the new Storm PF.
Yeah.
Put Silver Surfer with the new Galactus maquette.
Yep.
But they didn't do that. They had them on separate pedestals.
I didn't like that. I like stuff better when you had a good idea. That's the one thing about the video when you see it from a con or a show. And typically is that if there's something old or something that you're familiar with, then you have some sort of an idea how that scale of something new is going to look.
Yep.
How big it is, how it's going to fit. And it was better, but I don't know if it was really better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Eric B., what'd you think?
For myself, I go back to, I know it sounds stupid, but I haven't watched their live footage since like the Susan days. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not, there's nothing against the new people. It's just, I don't know. I tune in for a few minutes and I'm just not interested in it. So I followed Jem's footage, his, recap of, and
sure.
The video quality looked amazing. Again, like the way Sideshow had, forget, the reveals aside, whether you're happy what they revealed or not. Yeah. I thought the presentation was amazing, with the lights, the pedestals. Like I said, the quality of the video. I thought they did a really good job just, presenting the statues, even what was there. Right. So, I mean, I would always love to see, more pieces that I would want, and everybody wants to see more pieces that they want. But I thought they did a good job. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I've become a fan of Amy. She really knows her stuff.
She really does. Yeah.
And she's got a good, she presents well on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I've taken a liking to Amy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think she does a decent job as well.
I think she was a good step into that, and they need to get rid of everybody else.
Yeah.
Because they're all dragging her down.
Yeah. What's the
painful?
With the beard?
It's painful.
Paul.
Yeah.
That's Paul. Oh, do you mean, well, there's the young guy with the beard, and then there's an older guy with a beard.
The guy has a, not the guy with the reddish blondish beard, the other guy, the darker beard.
I think that's Paul.
Paul, yeah. I felt like he was trying a bit too hard at times, but I agree that Amy did a good job. I felt like I did like, and I can't remember now off the top of my head which days, but I liked they had I don't remember her name either, but the girl in the booth who was kind of looking at a computer screen saying, "Oh, so and so is interested in seeing this piece." It was a little bit of audience engagement.
Mm-hmm.
It was staged. It's still, I'm like, oh, that felt kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that.
But and I think more audience engagement would be good for their broadcast. But yeah, I kind of like that piece. It kind of, to me, it felt like a better level of production overall.
Yeah.
So Dan, Dan, you mentioned they had the Wolverine PF. I did not see that, but I did notice they had the Mr. Freeze PF. Did you guys catch the whole Sideshow laboratory thing where they freeze Mr. Freeze? What do you think?
I heard them mention it, and I saw a picture of it.
This video of, I don't know if you see, did you see it? Yeah, there's a video of them freezing Mr. Freeze and then defrosting him in slow motion, like, fast forward slow motion.
That's interesting. Did it have any effect on the statue?
No,
It's
really?
been perfect.
Wow.
So apparently you can get your statues wet.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was surprising.
I do believe some of them have come a little damp.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's why they were doing it. They were testing to see what would happen.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
I was saying for the next episode they should introduce fire. Maybe we could light Dark Phoenix on. Light Dark Phoenix on fire and see what happens to her. It sounds like they have more. They're going to keep doing more of these laboratory things. So
I
don't think that would end as well.
What's that,
Jeff?
I said I like Red Hood's comment in the chat. He says, "Can they freeze a Riddler next?"
No shit.
That would have been good when they as he's defrosting, then Riddler just comes out like bang, here's the Riddler.
There you go.
Surprise.
Wouldn't that be that'd be a great way to introduce a new statue? Yeah.
See.
Matt,
Wait for it to melt.
Can we go deep sea diving for the ones that fell off?
That's where they got the idea. Like, hey, let's
right.
see what happens if we wet this statue.
God. Yep. Take that cold cast porcelain. Oh my God. All right. Well, I guess why don't we talk a little bit about the reveals and jump into those. Before we do that, though, there's looks like I see 135 people. Looks like that we have in the chat right now. So I want to thank everybody for coming. And I know I didn't do nearly the job that Chris does when he welcomes everybody into the show, but welcome to everybody. And thanks for joining us here. And I am going to do my best to get these pictures rolling for you the right way.
Doing great, Dan.
I'm going to share.
Dan, when there's 135 people in the chat, you're supposed to give away one of Chris's statues.
Give away. That's
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give away Chris's stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sure he won't mind.
I'm sure he won't mind. No,
We'll see if he pops up in the chat here in a second.
Yeah, we're just helping him out.
Live from Space Mountain.
Just trying to make room. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think the new P1 Bane's the first one to go. What do you say?
Yeah.
There you go.
Get rid of that. That
Free
will
shipping too.
give him plenty of room. Yeah, free shipping from Kansas.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Worldwide shipping. Yeah. That only weighs 115 pounds or something. All right. I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to look at the Monday picks first. So I have these divided up by day.
Okay.
You guys will see in the chat. There's some days are lighter than others, and we'll talk about that too. But I've got them by day, so I'm going to share my screen here. Entire screen. All right. Are you guys seeing this?
Yep.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so these are from Monday, and Monday was a really heavy Star Wars day, right? Really
sure.
heavy. Actually, I most of it I think was Star Wars, but they started right off the bat with this new Rey and Kylo Ren. What do you guys think?
They look cool to me.
Yeah.
I thought they looked good.
I think that the
They go
likeness is
together
better.
well.
Yeah. The likeness is better, I think, on what's his face?
Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Driver than it is on Rey.
I agree. You know what? For me, this is one of those like 10-footers. Like that Rey looks really good from ways away, but when I look at it up close, I have it on my screen.
I think their first PF of her looked more like her than this one does.
Oh, that first PF is beautiful. I love that piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks. I think it's a great pose. It's it really looks like her a lot. But yeah, I mean, I think these are pretty cool.
The timing's weird. It feels like these should have been out a couple of years ago.
Extremely. Yep.
But this movie's what, 3 years? 4 years old this Christmas?
At least, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it feels like Star Wars right now is much more Mandalorian centered.
Mando.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of that coming. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
There you go.
Yep. They went on and on about this thing. I don't know. I'm not a Mando helmet aficionado, but to me, this almost looks too nice. I don't know. How does this look to you guys in terms of accuracy?
It looks very new.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool to have some battle damage on it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yep. It kind of looks like car paint to me, but I don't know. The lighting's not great, and I apologize, guys. These are screenshots, right? So these aren't beauty shots or anything from Sideshow. These are just screenshots from the video. So that's probably got something to do with it as well. Yeah. Yeah. So
how much was this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody says 400.
400. Yeah.
Well, Hasbro makes those that are about 125. I think it's Hasbro.
Yeah, that's kind of the hard part with these, with some of these helmet type pieces that are big money like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's, there's really good economical versions of them.
Oh.
I know there's a company called, is it Anovos?
Mm-hmm.
That makes real high-end stuff. And honestly, I don't know, man, unless you're a cosplayer or you've got a real high-end collection, I don't know about spending all the money, but
yeah.
That's a better question for our friend at MCE.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to this guy. I thought this one looked really good.
Yeah, I like that piece quite a bit.
Yeah.
Thought he looked pretty cool.
Yeah. And I don't know if I was able to get his, I didn't get his base, but no, he looks pretty cool. And, I like the pose. I like the accuracy. I don't remember which version of Vader. Do you guys remember what movie they said this was from?
I don't remember.
I'm sure that a Star Wars person would be able to identify this on sight. The costume, I think, changes from every period.
Right.
So I do think the base is supposed to be his temple or something. Was what they were going for?
Castle.
His castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would be, that's from a video game, right? That's I can't remember the name of it now off the top of my head, but that's from the video game, The Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's also a comic story in the Darth Vader comic where Palpatine encourages him.
Walking Jeff.
You have a place.
Someone says it's from Rogue One, so that could be. I know he was in Rogue One, I think.
At the very end.
Briefly at the end when they boarded Princess Leia's ship.
Yeah, that's a fantastic scene.
Very brutal. That was done very well.
But so cool to bring it right up to the beginning of Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That was brilliant.
The banners.
Yeah, I know somebody's asking me to shut off the comments, and I don't know where that is.
They really want to see Jeff.
Apparently. Who knew?
It's the banner.
What's that, Eric?
Is it under banners? Is it under the banners tab, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, but I don't. Oh, wait a minute.
You're on banners. Okay.
Folders, banners.
Oh, Paul in the chat says his lightsaber's in the wrong hand. That's
Exactly.
Oh, Chris is here. He just popped in time to find out that we gave away a statue.
Chris, we gave away your Prime 1 Bane.
You're shipping it worldwide. Free.
Free.
He's from Epcot. I hope they have medics standing by for when he falls out.
From Epcot. Yeah. We're going to give away a statue every hour on the half hour, so we're all good.
Yours.
Your statue, by the way, not ours. Yeah, your statue. I would love to shut off the comments. Chris, how do I shut off the comments? All right. Wow, that's going to drive me nuts, but
I'll research it as you go.
They know what I look like.
All right. Thanks, Eric. All right, we'll
I'll
keep
put my
moving.
hands up.
So,
Jump up a little bit.
what's that? Oh, so we've so Grievous. So I know a lot of people are waiting on this. That had we talked a little bit about this before the show started, and I know that the original one's really hard to find.
I was telling John.
Yeah, I think that piece is going to make a lot of people really happy.
Yeah,
I think the premium format will be a better buy if somebody wants a General Grievous. Go for that.
Yeah,
because this is a Sideshow made figure, not from Hot Toys.
right. Yeah. Was that other one was quarter scale as well, though, right, Jeff?
The PF is quarter scale and it's fixed, so it's going to be very sturdy.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, this should be a nice one.
They did a live unboxing or an unsealed and revealed, and their guy was having a hard time getting the arms to stay on, which is
Oh no, that's not good.
No, it wasn't. It did not look. It was not cute.
Not even a little.
This is why I've never done a live unboxing. I just don't. I don't want to be there when things go wrong.
It's the stupidest thing. Like, where is the off button? You know, like, come on, guys. What is this? Hold on, you are live.
I think you were onto it the first time. I think if you hover over the comment which says show and hide, if you hide it, I think I might have to go back to Paul's comment though.
Okay. Oh.
There it is. Hide. There we go. Well, now we have the
Now
other banner. All right, so now we have a banner. Lock and jump.
Now we have the other banner.
There, I'll look over the thing.
There he is.
How's that?
Yay!
Take that, PSC.
There you go.
All right. Okay. So Grievous. So that's cool. I thought this one looked pretty good, though. This looks like it might take up some space.
Yeah.
But still looks cool. I think I like the cape on the old one, if I remember right, a bit better than this. Could be
the pose. This is the 6 scale figure. The premium format that they showed, the base looks a little better, and his positioning looks.
Gotcha.
I think this ended up how they got it to stand and hold together.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Probably true. So I think
these were from Kotobukiya, I think.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, looks pretty good. I actually kind of thought this was a cool take.
Yeah.
The steampunk.
I ordered that.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, you ordered
Yeah, I
that.
just thought it looked really cool.
I agree. I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah, I think my son will like it too. So.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The Mando's interesting. It's kind of a funky pose. He's kind of leaning to one side.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I like them. They're good. And, you know, these are economical pieces too. I would imagine these are probably I think the Vader was like $225, Jeff, something like that.
It's 200 and something, but I can't remember how much exactly.
Yeah.
But it looks good sized.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Looks cool. That's funny that you ordered that, Jeff, because I thought seriously about ordering that too. I was close. I'm like, I don't know where I'd put it, but yeah, it looks cool.
It was just an impulse buy.
Yeah. And then this one, who I think we've seen this one before, right?
I don't know if did they show her before or just.
Well, we've seen. Yeah, I mean, she's up for pre-order.
Right.
But we've only seen pictures. I think we've never seen her at a show or anything.
Yeah. Looks like a good sized piece.
I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's cool, and apparently it's quite accurate. With one lightsaber slightly shorter than the other, which is accurate, and the pose, the way her fingers are positioned, and everything.
Yeah.
I'm tempted by this one.
Jeff, other than that Star Wars that you just told us about, the Darth Vader that you just ordered, do you have other Star Wars in your collection?
Just the life-size Grogu right now, but I have the Iron Studios Mando on pre-order with Pop Culture.
Coming from down under.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm curious when that's going to ship, since people are already getting theirs that ordered from other places.
Yep. It's a toss-up. You never know.
Yeah.
This thing looks awesome.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This looks like a movie prop, you know, like it just looks like the real deal.
But better for $4,000.
Salacious
Yeah.
chrome, yeah.
Is
But
this
they're
the
only
first time they're making
150
something
of
like
those.
this?
Well, they made I think they're the ones that come to mind for me. They made the Chewy bust.
So I went to a comic shop the other day. I could have sworn I seen something like this. Same thing,
Really?
full scale, just different. Yeah, I'm trying to go back right now to my video that I took.
Same character.
I believe so. It looks like the same character.
Wow. Wow.
Let me go back.
And then you have plenty of Mando represented
Yeah.
here. Jeff Morris is our resident Hot Toys expert. Are all of these new reveals? Or
Some of them have been up for pre-order. Some of them
Okay.
were, I think a lot of them, this is the first time we have seen them.
Gotcha.
The armorer in the back.
Yep.
She is a summer convention exclusive.
That's right. I had heard that as well. Yep. She looks
They
pretty
showed
good.
the Boba Fett on the throne, on Jabba's throne room.
Yep. Yep. I think I might have that one in here. But
There was a ton of Hot Toys figures.
it's pretty cool that they're releasing. Now, will these come as a wave, do you think, Jeff? Like, will these come at a similar point in time, or do they just stagger them typically?
I think they'll be staggered because they're very, you can't depend on Hot Toys. You know, they come out when they come out.
Yeah, right.
Sometimes, you know, Captain America figure from Endgame is still a year behind its release date.
Has that still not shipped?
Not to everybody.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's what
Wow.
people are saying. And then they have it there at the table showing them, and there are people still waiting that ordered it
That's insane.
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
There you go.
I sent a picture to the group. Tell me if that's the same.
That's the same character.
Yep.
I think
just-
General
it's the same guy,
John
right? Yeah.
have made
Yeah, so
a
I'm
Salacious
assuming that's
Crumb
awesome.
before.
Yeah, I just sent a picture to the group. If you want, I don't know if you could share it.
Jeff,
somehow.
this is the throne you were talking about, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
because that's the Jabba, and then they got the actual chair up there.
Gotcha. And I can't remember the character, the woman that's next to him. She's really
No, but
popular.
that looks cool. They had not. I don't think they'd even discussed doing a figure of her, so that was kind of news.
Yeah, it's Finnick.
Finnick, that's it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's really well done. And I was kind of curious, actually, Jeff, for the reason you just said, would, you know, that I hadn't seen anything about her. And they were kind of focusing on her. The host was Amy, saying, yo, if you look into her visor, you know, it's just a space and you can see the portrait under there. And
Yeah.
everything. So it's fully detailed, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Looked good. I like this one a lot. I thought this was cool.
Yeah, their quarter scale figures are very cool.
Yep.
You get a lot better detail.
Yeah. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I got more of the base, but the base on this one is super cool. That gun, that thing's got to be a foot long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that looks awesome. Really cool. Did they go heavier Hot Toys this time, guys? It seemed to me like half the display was Hot Toys.
Hot Toys usually has a pretty big San Diego show out. They're usually like away from Sideshow's things, but it's usually a big chunk of their, you know, when they're actually on the con floor.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this whole con was basically Sideshow showcasing other companies' stuff, and
Seemed to
for the
be.
most part. Yep. For the most part. I wonder if that's a directional heading for them. You know, I wonder if it's just coincidence or that's really cool.
we've said that in the past. If they're just going to
Yeah.
be like some, you know, distributor of other companies' stuff, and maybe they just, you know, focus on smaller scale or whatever they're going to do.
Yeah.
I saw. I don't know if there's pictures of this con. Even like other companies are doing Court of the Dead now.
Yeah.
Like their own.
Wow. So they licensed that out.
You know, their own brand that they made up. Now other companies are doing those statues as well. So it's interesting.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. I forget what company it was. Yeah, but somebody made some Court. I think it was actually at this con. Maybe we'll see some pictures.
Wow. I thought the swoop bike looked really good here.
This is very cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. I love that. I think it's really smart too what they did with the base, making the base small like that.
Yeah.
Too bad you could hang it over the edge of a shelf or something. And then the 1/10, man, Iron Studios, they have moved all their chips into the middle of the table on 1/10. They are kings of 1/10.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That Grogu there's quarter.
That's cool.
It's
I heard
supposed
that
to be
thing's
quarter
expensive.
scale. Yeah, it's pretty
Small
expensive.
guy.
If he's like 12
I
inches
don't
tall.
think it was very
Okay.
it was overpriced.
Was it like 500 or something like that?
Close to 6.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Now 520 is what they're saying in the chat.
Holy cow. What you guys thinking about this Magneto?
It looked good.
Yeah.
It's not much.
What's that, Eric? Whoop, did I lose you guys?
I think you just lost Eric.
Oh, okay.
his
Eric,
sound.
Eric, I think we lost your sound.
I think there's two versions of this guy. There's a regular
I don't know
for
if everybody else is
450,
getting that. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
and then
There,
it's
you're back.
600.
My sound. Okay.
Is it just? It's
Your
just.
sound is back.
I think we can hear you now, Eric. Oh, no, we can't.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Let me shut my phone.
So Jeff, is it just like an EX collector's edition kind of difference, or?
Yeah, and I can't remember what the exclusive is, but it puts it up over 600, I think.
Wow.
Wow.
Pretty cool looking piece.
Yeah.
This thing was kind of got a lot of positive buzz. It seemed in social media circles. Daniel Carnage. I thought this looks really cool. I'm not a huge Carnage fan or anything, but I thought this looked pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, Daniel called it his first creature for Sideshow.
His first creature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I think he did great. I think it's a beautiful piece.
Yep.
As beautiful as Carnage can be.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I thought it looked good. And then this one. This is awesome.
I go back and forth on this one.
Yeah.
It is really nice. And
Yep.
it's got such a small footprint. And even the base is so cool.
Yep. Exactly.
I'm really tempted.
So, Jeff, does this suffer from the same dollhouse dilemma as the Tech 1000 Fabok Batman?
Oh. That thought hadn't really occurred to me, to be honest.
Yep.
Until now.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Not so much because what is he standing on? Is it like a spire of a building? He's not on supposed to be on like an entire roof there.
That I read it like you in that it was a spire.
Yeah.
But it's a little, I think you kind of have to let your imagination go with this one a little bit, at least in my eyes, because I can't imagine a statue like that or the design on a spire. In my mind, but I mean, don't get me wrong. I love this piece. This was one of the winners of the con so far for me. I thought this was great.
Yeah. Even though they showed it last year.
Yeah, exactly. But it still it stood out. And then I don't know if I screenshot. Yeah. Look at this. I mean,
yeah, that's neat.
It looks nice with those lights on it like that.
So Eric's back in the waiting room if you want to let him in.
Oh, Eric's back in the waiting room. Let's let Eric in. Where is Eric? What do I have? I don't. Oh, there he is. Sorry, I have to scroll down. I can't. Hold on, guys.
Mm-hmm.
There he is. There he is.
Sorry, I figured I'll pop out and pop in. Maybe it'll fix it. I don't know. I was getting like a delay on my audio, so it's probably me.
Yeah, we were too. So I think you're back. Am I still sharing screen? It looks like I am.
No.
No.
Oh no, really?
No,
Okay.
we went
Okay.
full screen.
All right, then we shall share again. Share screen. Share that.
Let's see. Let me go back.
There we go.
We
Sorry
have
about that.
Super chat we missed.
Oh, we missed a super chat?
Yeah, let me go back. Lane Kramer did a $2 super chat. A new Huntress premium format might show up tomorrow. Yeah, I think we may see that tomorrow.
Oh, I think we will.
We had a leaked photo today.
Yeah, we had a leaked photo today, and God, I don't have that handy actually. It was in a separate chat, but it looked really good. So if that was accurate, I think we all have something to look forward to tomorrow.
Mhm.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So
Well, thanks, Lane, for the super chat.
thank you, Lane. Yeah, thank you so much. That's much appreciated. So another piece that we'd seen before, although not in a convention setting.
Yeah.
I have
Looks small.
an issue with this.
Looks small.
Shouldn't Hulkbuster be a lot bigger than Hulk?
Yeah.
Right? It actually
Yeah.
looks smaller.
Yeah, he normally is.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. This that is like, it's one of those things that like once you see it a certain way, you can't unsee it.
No.
So yeah, it just seems kind of weird that way. I mean, the design looks good. I mean, Hulkbuster looks, from a design standpoint, I think Hulk looks pretty good.
Mhm.
But
It's not even close to the Hulk Wolverine
no,
piece that they did before.
right.
I bet if the two Hulks were together, that would dwarf this.
Yep. I agree.
But the sculpt is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
I
looks
think
cool.
they did a good job. It looks, it looks kind of comic book accurate, and
Yeah.
anatomy looks good. Yeah, it looks fun, but I don't know, scale's weird.
For the price.
Now, these are the IM Studios 1/10 for their new line from the Black Widow movie. These are cool. They must sell a ton of these. They are just pumping these out, and man, it seems like they're delivering them just as fast as they can. Announce them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing full lines. I think I also heard they're doing a Lord of the Rings line. They get all kinds of stuff coming in 1/10.
Wow.
I wonder if it's just, from a factory, from a production standpoint, if it's just faster because it's smaller.
I wonder. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I think you're right. I think they sell a ton of them. It is funny. I mean, how they carried that filing cabinet thing.
Yeah.
Is it all 4 pieces? I see at least 3.
I think it's all 4.
All 4.
Isn't that amazing?
It's funny.
All 4.
So
I wonder if they're all like labeled accordingly from A to Z.
I wonder.
Oh, that would be funny. It's got to be an inside joke. Or Jeff, you saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
And is this a big scene in the movie? Is it like a pivotal point in the film?
I don't recall filing cabinets at all.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even remember a big battle in an office.
No, I don't either.
Holy cow.
Everything seemed to be computerized. I don't know that there were filing cabinets anywhere.
That's hilarious. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Well, that's pretty funny. And then they show this that we've seen the Guts Prime 1. I think, was this the only Prime 1 they showed? I think it was, right?
So far.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
Found that interesting.
Several times. I know today they were asked about when is this Prime 1 piece going to go up? When is this, are you going to, and
Yep.
they said, we cannot answer that. We have no idea.
Wow. Yeah, that's funny. It's a shame, and it's just interesting that this is the one. They must just have stock of it or something.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Dan, real quick, is my audio okay?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can now.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. You have some auction banner scrolling past the screen.
I do.
Oh,
An auction banner.
Please send us money.
I have an auction banner.
It's like,
Send us your money.
There we go.
Yeah.
Send us some money. There you go. There you go. All right.
That's funny.
That's hilarious. I must have clicked on it by mistake. I have another weird window open. Okay. So that was it for Monday. Like I said, Star Wars kind of stole the show, so to speak. And what's interesting is for Tuesday, and I'm going to, I'll bring these up. I made a point and went back. I like you guys. Or maybe not like Eric B, but I caught some of the show live, a little bit here and there. I'd watch pieces of it when I could. And then I was going back and watching the recorded playback. And what's interesting on Tuesday, and I'll share my screen. I just thought this was an interesting approach to how they, what they wanted to show and how they wanted to do it. This is, of everything, of the walkthrough they did on Tuesday, what I could pick up in terms of what the host focused on, this a 6-scale Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
Yep.
And the other piece that they talked about was Venom, which was a prototype, apparently. Looks good. I don't know. I don't know. Jeff Delaney, do you know who the sculptor is on this one? Is this a Canale piece?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Which is funny because they interviewed him the day before.
Oh, really?
I'm like, why didn't they interview him the next day and talk about this piece?
That's hilarious. Yeah, because this looks really good.
Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I think this pose, it's there's been tons and tons of Venom statues done in the past, 5+ years. This one, to me, I kind of like this pose. Looks just a little bit different. And I think it's going to match well with that Carnage, if you pair them together.
Absolutely. I agree.
But guys, these are the only two that they focused on that weren't talked about the day before on Monday. So that is the sum total of the Tuesday pick review, which is really interesting. We talked a little bit about it coming into the show, the fact that this is going to be a 7-day event for them, right? Because Jeff, you said they've got more to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's just going to be a synopsis show, or I know we talked that they might have Huntress. Hopefully they have something else, but it's a lot of watch time for not a lot new. I wonder if that does more damage than not. But
it's very strange to have it longer than the actual convention would have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The actual convention is 4 days plus 3 hours on Wednesday night. That's it.
Yeah.
So they've really dragged it out.
Yeah. And it's funny because I was at first when I thought about it, I was like, well, maybe they're trying to capture people that don't see it, on Monday and they get to see it on Tuesday. But then I thought, you know what? No, we live in the world of YouTube. Everybody just goes back to the recording, So I don't know. That didn't make a lot of sense to me. But
No.
The reaction is on their website to this long convention. Maybe it really promotes sales.
yeah.
Maybe they really do well
Yep.
from extending the coverage like that.
Yep.
Dan is frozen, but it's a good freeze.
It was a good freeze. Oh, okay.
All three of you are frozen?
yeah.
No, we were just.
I only
Maybe
see
I'm
Jeff.
frozen.
Yeah, I'm still worried my audio is messed up, so I'm just waiting for things to clear up right now.
I think your audio is okay. Sounds okay now.
I'm good. Only Delaney's frozen to me.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, we got a few more picks on Wednesday to go through. So, Delaney's out. Oh, he's way out. All right, we'll give him a second.
I'm on a wired connection too, so I don't know what's going on with the audio and all that. Right now, it's okay, so I don't know.
And Jeff Morris fell out of his chair. It's me and you, Eric.
Yeah. And then there was 2.
Has Jeff talked in the Facebook group about that Batman light? Because that's the coolest thing I've seen in a while.
Yeah, he was because he had that Avengers
Yeah.
set up, and then he had like an Avengers print behind there. So he was saying that he was going to get rid of the Avengers print and get that that Batman light up logo, which is pretty cool.
That's a cool ad. I like that a lot. That's awesome. Wow. So while we wait for the Jeffs to return, Eric, tell us a little bit about what was your how did you kind of figure out? You did a lot of new lighting. You posted it in the group. Your kind of in progress pictures and everything. Was it hard? Like, how did you figure out what you were using for lighting in those cubes? I know a lot of people probably be interested.
So when I first started off my collection, before I had this set up, I actually did have the RGB lighting with all the different colors.
Yep.
And I kind of moved away from that when I, switched up my display to the PAX units, and I went with more of like a warm light, which has a little bit, a little bit more of a yellow effect to it.
Right.
So I was going to do the same lights on the side as I have in the cabinets, but they weren't going to really fit in that space. So I was like, I'll go back to the RGB lighting. I've been doing it throughout my other house. My daughter wants her room looking like that now, and I always do behind my TVs just to create some. Oh,
that's smart.
It like eases the eyes when you're watching TV and stuff. So I was like, hey, why not? I'll add some color back to the collection. So I could switch. I mean, I can make the side lights white if I want. So I can always switch it up. So
that's
why
cool.
not? Have both options.
Everything pretty easy to procure through Amazon, kind of thing.
You know what it is? The reason I'm waiting for the front lights is because IKEA is sold out still of a lot of products. Most places, it's hard to get things these days. So I had to order it online, and they're shipping it to me.
Wow.
So usually you go to IKEA and they have everything there. Everything's in stock.
Yeah, I ran into that a few months back. Their stock is hit or miss right now, for sure.
Even lumber. I built the pedestals myself. Prices of lumber went up. I used to get a sheet of pine for like, I think it was like $45. Now it's like almost $70 for a sheet of pine wood. So So I contacted a pedestal company. They wanted, I think it was almost $300 for the same pedestal I built. I built both of these for about, was it $150, $200? Not even.
Wow.
So what would have cost me $600? So I was like, you know what? I'll just build it myself.
Yeah, no, they came out super nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, now that we have both Jeffs back,
what happened there?
I don't know. You just
I'm having problems on my end too. I don't know.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, you were frozen.
You froze, and
because
then
from my perspective, all three of you were frozen. You all have very nice.
The live chat froze up on YouTube too.
Oh, really?
We had somebody spam.
Wow.
And I tried to stop it.
Yeah.
And then it was everything locked up.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
Well, why don't we get to Thursday? I mean, sorry, Wednesday. I will show Wednesday picks now. And boom. We start with this guy.
So this is the only piece I do not still like.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like him to me.
I'm with you. I agree. Even through the makeup, it doesn't look like him to me. Yeah. I mean, pose aside, say what you will, but I think this is a miss. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
What's funny is the Heath Ledger torso is in a lot of shots.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of the room, and he's in a lot. He's like photo bombing everybody.
Yeah.
But
he upstaged everything.
Yeah.
In that room.
Yep.
Even this one.
Yep, for sure. But
yeah, and I think the life-size busts were all from Infinity Studio.
Yep, noticed that as well. Yep, and then they had the Tweeterhead prototypes.
Yeah.
These look cool.
Mm-hmm.
That Wonder Woman looks awesome.
Yeah.
It really does. It looks like it's going to be quite tall.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a cool base. I love the Ares base.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be really popular.
Yeah, that's an awesome looking piece. So, Jeff Delaney, I mean, you're very familiar with Tweeterhead. What kind of timeline could we expect from kind of prototype to production on pieces? Like are these pieces, 2 years out, or are these like we can expect these on the relatively short horizon?
Well, you're going to see the pre-order for both of them by the end of the year, from what I'm told.
Wow.
And generally these days, Tweeterhead is less than a year between pre-order and delivery.
Wow.
They're being much better about that. I think everything I just said is correct. I hope it is.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure
That's awesome.
he has said publicly that Wonder Woman and Flash will both be up for pre-order by the end of the year. There's a lot of talk about this piece. Some people think that he's too jacked. And I get that criticism.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll still look that way when he's painted up. I don't know. I've also seen people post panels from comics where he is that big.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tough call.
Yeah.
So a few comments, people weren't happy with the pose because he's not in action. I personally like the pose. I like that he's, looking like that.
Yeah, I think it looks kind of cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's something different. We got the action pose from Sideshow.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this works just fine.
Yep. Yeah, the anatomy looks good. At the portrait, even in gray here, looks really good.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's any switch outs, so we'll see what happens there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. With this guy,
he looks big.
When
I first walk up to that pedestal, I was like, my gosh, that is going to be a really big piece. I think it's not super tall, isn't it? Like 24, 25 inches, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But just the bulk of him, I think, is going to be really impressive.
Yeah, he's thick. Even his legs, I mean, everything. He's big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'd seen him. So the new Batman with the belt controversy. Is the belt really too high?
I think it's too high.
Yeah.
Is it just too high on the
sides?
Right.
It's too high on the sides. It's very
right.
It shouldn't be V-shaped.
I wonder if that's fixed in place or if it can be like, moved
my
down
question.
a little bit.
Yeah. I was wondering.
They need to move it.
So like I think Jeff, you were saying, right?
The pose.
Jeff, you were saying I think you're not supposed to see his bottom two abs, right? I think it's just supposed to rest. It rests kind of like on his, his bulge area there.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. That would seem to me that'd be something that they could probably work with, adjust, kind of thing. But
a lot of people were talking about how the pose is the same as Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not wrong.
I mean, it's taken from the movie where he's on the rooftop.
Right.
I looked at the picture that they took it from, and he is standing a little bit more straighter up. He's not he doesn't have that arch in his back, but I don't know. From certain angles, I like it, and certain angles, it looks weird. It might be the lighting, the way lighting.
I see what you mean about the Joker photobomb there.
Yeah. Right. Yep. He's in a lot of them.
He's center stage.
Didn't get a real good look at the base, but I think it's certainly lower profile. This looks like space friendly, which is nice.
Yeah.
But interesting conundrum for this one is I've been saying forever that I want a really good Batman Begins piece. I prefer a 1/3. And definitely now that they're coming out with that Heath Ledger Joker from Prime One that I have on pre-order. I know a lot of us do. It would be who would you pair this with, right, in your collection? I guess
this is what this is quarter scale, right?
This is quarter scale.
Yeah. I would just do like an all like Batman movie suit. Maybe pair him with like Keaton.
Yeah,
like all the different suits and stuff.
Yep. and get a Batfleck maybe to go with them, and yeah, could do that. And then they had this guy. It's funny. I don't know if the pictures that we saw on Facebook early in the week. I know I mentioned I had the question mark around the position of his eyes, but here I think he looks fine. So I don't know if it's just the picture that was weird or what, but I think this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I know we saw this same bust in another video from another YouTuber that I thought it looked better at Sideshow than it did in that video.
I didn't watch their video yet, but oh really? Is there a specific aspect of it, Jeff, that you didn't care for? Or?
I thought the eyes looked off in his video.
Yeah. Well, they use in these pieces, they use the what do they call them? Ocular implants or something, but they're medical grade glass eyes. And I wonder, they're literally hand popped in there. And I wonder if it's kind of more art than science in terms of putting them in. Like some are going to be really good and some might be a little off.
I wondered that,
Yeah.
especially when we saw that J&D 1/3 scale when they're putting those eyes. And I thought, are those going to shift?
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
And can you fix it, or do you have to send it back?
Yeah, I don't know. Yep. So anyway, still a great looking statue. They didn't have it lit up, but I've seen pictures. I'm pretty sure this lights up, right?
It does.
Yeah. That's really cool.
In DT's video, he has it lit, and it's very cool because it looks like the bat logo from I think it's the beginning of the movie, where the bats kind of come together and form.
Where it's on fire?
It looks like that, but it looks like in the other movie. Maybe it's Batman Begins where all of the bats come together and form.
Yeah, that's Begins.
A bat for a second and then break apart.
Yeah, that's Batman Begins. Yep. Uh-oh.
Are we froze again?
Oh no, we lost your audio for a second, but you're back.
I'm good.
Okay.
So is anybody getting this?
I think Chris ordered it.
Chris did.
Chris got it.
I am not personally going down the bus route, and especially now that I have the 1/3 from Prime 1 that is coming along so nicely, I'll be happy with that one.
Right.
Yeah. But this looks amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
This is a showstopper for sure. Yeah.
I'm getting that quarter scale from Queen Studios.
Oh, are you? Oh, cool. That's a nice. That's the one with the where he's opening his jacket.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a great looking
That's
piece.
the one.
Is that a silicone?
Yeah, I hope it comes out.
It
Say
looks
again?
good.
Is it a silicone portrait in that one?
No,
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I don't
It
think
looks
so.
amazing.
I think it's all polystone.
Yeah, it's highly detailed. That one looked really, really good too.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot of good choices of him coming.
Chris is in the chat. He said, "Is that my Joker?"
Is that my Joker? Yeah, and we just gave it away. Yep. So yeah, more Hot Toys. Jeff, I don't. Were these new? I don't recall seeing the Nightmare Batman before.
They've been up for pre-order. They released them when the Snyder Cut came out.
Gotcha.
The Nightmare Batman, has been highly sought after. It's like a $500 or $600 figure.
Holy cow!
Used to buy because it was a summer convention
Gotcha.
exclusive before. Now these two come as a set.
Wow.
And then you got the XE suit.
Yep.
From the Arkham game.
Yeah, you know what?
It was new.
That XE suit should be huge, right?
Yeah.
Is it just? I wonder if it's just a foreground background thing here, but it looks so small.
And some pictures I saw of it at Hot Toys event. It looks right. It's pretty big.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, here's a better look at that.
Hopefully they'll do a Mr. Freeze.
Are you getting any of these, Jeff?
I would kind of like to have the Nightmare and Superman set.
Yep.
That's just a cool look.
Yeah, they both look really good.
That looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, the detail on this one looks really cool.
Did you guys see the Wetaworks tease for their quarter scale Nightmare Batman?
I saw some photos of it, but it was kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, those were screenshots. Those were screenshots that I posted. It was kind of a weird video where the piece was kind of far away.
Mm-hmm.
So the screenshots aren't very good, but it looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
Huh.
They're doing the Joker too, the Leto Joker, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly. Yep. That's going to be a popular piece, I bet. That Joker.
Yeah, it's probably the only statue you'll probably ever see of him, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, well, there's of the Suicide Squad too, but of Batman versus Superman,
Yep.
Well, I think that Nightmare Batman could be popular too in quarter scale.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That'll be popular.
Yep, for sure.
Even the half scale version Prime One did was popular.
Right.
Well, here's the Harley Quinn that was off on her own and not part of the other Tweeterhead villain party.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's funny that they showed the exclusive, which I think is no longer available on their site. So people are going to be expecting that proximity piece,
right?
And they're not going to get it, I don't think.
And that's a kind of a cool proximity piece too.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. Tweeterhead, I mean, I don't know, Jeff, do they typically do a lot of those?
Proximity pieces?
Yeah.
No. I'm trying
they did.
There's the
Green
one.
Lantern has the squirrel.
Yeah, the squirrel.
The
Yeah,
squirrel.
we got pictures of that one too. Yep.
And then also, oh shoot, one of the Masters of the Universe pieces has his minion as a separate purchase.
Gotcha. Oh, we'll see more Tweeterhead. She looks really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she looks really good.
She looks great.
And there's our Joker.
Yeah, I see him in the back there. There we go.
Yep, exactly. There he is. There's the squirrel too, photobombing. Yeah.
That Joker piece. Boy, oh boy.
I can't wait for this.
What a winner.
Yep. Yep.
That's great.
The Easter eggs just make it so much fun. I mean,
Yeah.
It's just such a fun piece. And
There's
there's
Scarecrow.
Yeah. There's Scarecrow. I don't know. I mean, I know we talked about him already, but I think he's a good alternative. I don't know where Sideshow's at with their Scarecrow. Is he? I'm sure is he sold out? Anybody know?
Not yet.
Feels like he sells out, then he comes back, then he sells out, and he's back.
So
yeah, the exclusive was available at on our last show, or
was it really?
So for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Yep. Chris is in the chat saying, "Hit that like button, everyone."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is too funny. Oh,
This
Chris.
is a cool piece. It's quite large. I mean, it's 15 inches wide and 13 inches deep.
Yep.
That's big for a 1/6.
That's big. Yep. Looks good though, and the John Stewart looks awesome too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
I'm
didn't
looking
have.
forward to that one.
Yep, this one looks really good too.
You ordered this one too, Jeff?
I did. I love the X portrait too. Both portraits are fantastic.
Yeah, they didn't have the other one. They mentioned that in the show that they didn't have the other one. But so Jeff, do you have some pieces exiting your collection or something? Because you seem to have a lot of POs. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I've got stuff for sale on my website.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I may have some tough choices to make in the near future. But I also have I mentioned before the show to you, Dan, that I just bought a new laptop.
Right.
Which might enable me to get rid of my desktop. And if I do that, then I've got a table that's like 3 feet by 3 feet that could be devoted to statues.
Oh, there you go. Fresh and proud. Nice.
So some new real estate, maybe.
There you go. There you go. Oh, there he is. The squirrel.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. Is it? Anybody know his name? Anybody in the chat know the squirrel's name?
Chip
Well,
or
the
tail.
Is it
The funny
Chip?
thing is, the funny thing is, there's more than one.
Oh, jeez.
So I always guess the wrong one.
It's something like Chase. Is it Chase or something like that?
I can't remember.
The chat's not coming up with it either. Chip. When DS says Chip. I don't know. All right. Enough of the
They're
squirrel.
saying
Sounds right.
B apostrophe DG.
B-
Bidig?
Bidig.
Chip died.
Something like that.
Okay.
Beej.
Well, this is crypto. Crypto looks pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
He does
And
look
Jeff,
fun.
you said you were getting this one, didn't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably end up getting him. He does
Yeah.
look cool.
You must have a slab or two that's got him on the cover.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet there's, I can recall some cool covers with him on it.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
I
need
don't,
to-
recall, I don't know if is there a crypto ace team up? There ought to be.
oh, that would be cool. Oh yeah. If they make Ace, then yeah, I think I'd buy them if they made Ace.
Yeah.
Buy them both. That'd be just kind of a fun set.
It'd be super fun.
Yeah.
Get it? Super fun.
Super fun. Oh God.
Then they can make. You remember those comic books that used to have the superhero pets, and they had the horse and
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
cat,
Comet was the horse.
Comet.
Streaky.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Streaky. That's right.
Streaky. How do you remember that?
That
That's
was
the cat.
Supergirl's cat.
Well, more Hot
That's
Toys
Streaky
fun.
on my Supergirl statue.
Yep. So new Captain America, Jeff Morris, you in?
Very cool. I don't know. There were a lot of people asking for a Falcon figure. That one would have been really popular, but this is really cool.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see it.
Yep. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. Nice piece.
It's gonna be big.
Yep. Always is with Falcon. Winter Soldier. This looks good. I mean, looks accurate at least.
Yeah.
You know, portrait looks good. Yep.
Oh yeah. In the chat, Max's Geekdom reminded us that there's a Super Pet movie coming out.
Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Could be fun.
could be fun. Someday I'll have to tell a story on one of our Rose Gallery shows of when I sat in a bar talking with Sebastian Stan after a Comic-Con and didn't realize who I was talking to.
Yeah.
I spoke with him for about 15 minutes at a bar, and I had no idea it was him. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day.
That's funny.
Yep. So this is, the whole like Spider-Verse basically.
Yeah, like a lot of that.
Yeah.
They did show the Baron Zemo figure, which nobody. That was like a out of the blue thing.
Oh, really?
Winter Soldier had no idea that was. No even hints of that.
Wow. Was that a prototype, Jeff, or was it?
I think it was a prototype.
Huh.
It hasn't even gone up to order, which in the past they've put a lot of figures up at cons that never go up to pre-order, which makes a lot of people very upset.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen tons of them. Actually, if you go on Sideshow's website and you look at what's coming, there are pieces on there, I kid you not, that were from, I went to San Diego in 2014, and one of the hot toys they had was Ripley in the loader, and she's still on Sideshow's website as a coming soon. Yeah, and that's from 2014. So, anywho, Power Rangers fans. I think this is also Iron Studios, actually.
I think so.
Yeah. Kind of an interesting diorama. You get all the pieces in one, I guess. Or you can buy the ceramic mugs there in the background.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this looked pretty good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
It looks great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool piece.
I think it'll do really well for them.
Yep. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I thought it was a pretty good likeness, but overall just looked really cool.
I
Yeah.
have no idea how much it'd be, but it's very cool.
It's quarter scale, right?
6th.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is okay. So
yeah.
it might not be too bad. Might not be too bad.
Quarter scale on a motorcycle would be way like huge.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And then this just looks like a real person.
Yeah.
This is insane. To me, this is one of the best
Yeah.
torso
Yeah,
bust
it really
pieces
does.
that's been done. I mean, that just looks like a real person.
Did you see them touching the fingers?
Oh yeah, it's
How
crazy.
they
Yeah.
had give and yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and they even have there's fingerprints. I should have taken. I didn't take a
Yeah.
screenshot
Oh, yeah.
of the hand. There's fingerprints on his fingers, and all
Palm
the
prints.
palm prints,
All
his
the
creases. Yep, it's insane. But, yeah, really good. And then Brandon, yeah, this is actually a really cool looking piece. I'm not a huge Crow fan, but I thought this one looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is
but
going to be
when
popular.
people say Sideshow does nothing new, look what they did. They gave us the Crow. That's pretty cool.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, interesting choice, but it looks good though. Looks
I
really
was
good.
hoping they would have the Hammer Horror
Yeah,
Dracula and Van Helsing there.
that'd be cool.
Oh, right. It's
Yep.
weird that they didn't. I wonder why.
Yeah.
That would be cool. And there again, you see the Joker photobombing.
Yeah. I think that piece is going to sell really well. This
Yeah, I
one.
think so
I
too.
think the Crow will. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what too? I mean, look at it. It doesn't look like a space hog at all.
Right.
Cool base. It's gonna do well. You think that's got to be fabric, right?
I
It
think
is.
the coat and the pants are.
Okay,
Correct.
I don't know about the shirt.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, that brings us to the end of Wednesday, folks. And then the trouble with Thursday, and I'm going to show you this, is this. This is the trouble with Thursday. There was literally nothing new. There was not a single thing. I went through all the footage a couple of times, actually, and I did not see anything new.
No.
So, yeah, which I don't know. I guess you could debate. I mean, they apparently know what they're doing, but I thought that was interesting. Friday had some stuff. These are Iron Studio, and I can't think. Is it Micro something? I don't know, but these are Iron Studios little,
Minicos?
mini.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's right. Minicos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're cute. I guess whatever.
I think they're really cute,
Yeah,
especially when they're all together like that.
Pop
Yeah.
alternative, I guess.
exactly. Yep.
Something to have on your desk at work.
Right. Exactly. Yep. And here's this just, I don't know.
Man,
Questionable.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, I'm happy for anybody who ordered these that really likes these. I don't know. Are these? Do any of you guys know? Is this part of a line beyond just he and Gambit, or
They did a Cyclops.
they did?
They did. I don't think what others. They've done a Captain America and a Thor and Red Skull. The problem is the quality and the figures themselves.
Right.
They're
Yeah,
just not Hot Toys.
Yeah,
quality.
you can tell. I mean, it's a pretty stark difference
Yeah.
between them, the two companies. That is.
I'll just wait till the MCU brings them the X-Men and
Yeah. This, on the other hand, I like this. I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They need to work on the hairline.
Yep.
The hairline bugs me.
Yeah.
Looks like they photoshopped her hair on.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a little bit abrupt. Yeah.
Did they announce if is this set yet? Do we know if it's like an exclusive that goes with this, or it's just like a set amount?
I don't think there's going to be an exclusive.
Okay.
Not that. I mean, it's up to order, and there's not one.
Interesting. I think this looks awesome.
Yeah.
Jeff Delaney, this has you written all over it.
I'm tempted. I have to admit, it's very cool. You know, they've got some great portraits lately.
Yep.
I really like this one.
I agree. Yeah, she looks great. Yep.
I don't know if I have the patience to do that kind of cape maneuvering, cape posing.
Yep.
Just take a little while. I kind of like working with the capes.
Wow, you could probably make some money on the side, Jeff, doing capes for people.
Totally.
But yeah, that looks good. I like this too. I think this guy looks pretty good.
I've seen that guy in person. He's very cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him at Disneyland last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have an Avengers, you know, they have the Avengers campus, and then they have a gift shop for that. And they had maybe 10 or 12 sideshow pieces in there.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's cool. Nice. Yeah, he looks good. And then the controversial, I don't know. He looks good, but they went on and on and on about the scale on this guy. You know, they were drawing attention to the cityscape that he's standing on and the whole bit to make sure you understood that
they were trying to make fetch happen, and it just
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't own any other pieces, it's in scale.
Yeah.
Right.
But if you own other pieces, then suddenly it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And had they just done a tiny surfer,
yeah, that's
they
it.
could have avoided the whole thing.
Yep.
The piece as a whole, isn't it the same height as the Silver Surfer?
Yep.
Close to it.
Very close to it. Yeah.
I still like the original.
Oh yeah, the original's really good. Yeah, Lane Kramer saying he's so expensive. I don't know. Do you guys know what the list is on this guy?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't either.
I thought it was a little high.
It's probably like 800 maybe.
Well, a lot high.
It's more.
I don't know. I mean, he looks pretty cool. I mean,
it's 855.
850.
Yeah,
and 850.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm curious what the price will be on the new cap.
This one, you mean?
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious how they're going to price him.
He looks like he's a good size.
I'm getting him. I love that piece.
Yeah, he looks awesome. I mean, just iconic, you know, just awesome.
Yeah.
I love the bullet strikes. I mean,
yeah,
it just
Me too. Especially on the shield.
Yep.
They look really good on the shield.
I think I have a close-up at the end. I noticed the shield again. I took another screen grab of it. Yeah, it looks great.
I think Canali was saying it's a Kirby-inspired piece.
Kirby.
Cool.
Yeah. It looks
I'm buying that.
It looks really deep, doesn't it?
Like Flash.
Yeah, like Flash, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Year of the charging poses. Juggernaut.
Yeah.
A couple.
And now
others.
Venom. Venom is charging too.
Yeah, Venom.
Yeah.
This looks good.
Yep. I thought so too. Yeah. And then this one.
That's cool. I like that.
She looks awesome.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Does it come in black? Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure on the face.
The
for
base.
The face. I don't know. The face wasn't doing it.
It's hard to tell with the photo. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a screen grab. It is kind of tough to tell, but I love the base.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about dynamic. Look at that. It's crazy.
Yeah. I'm wondering if there's going to be switch out hands with guns that they couldn't show.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I wonder.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I've
See, I
never
think the
seen
por-
her. I mean, I don't know much about the character other than the movies. I think
I think
Jeff, you were explaining it like she has like some type of electricity that shoots out of her wrist or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I took a screen grab of a description of her and sent it to you guys, and it there are a number of things that can come out of her wristband.
Huh.
I'm not sure exactly which one they're going for here, but
when Amy was I think it was Amy Talk that was talking about her, said she called them was it widow fingers or something like that? I don't know.
Okay.
But-
I mean, it looks a little electric to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, it does.
Looks good, but I love
Originally, I
the
thought
face.
they were like some type of darts, or at first from far away, I was like, does she have guns? And that's like the smoke. Oh, I was like, I couldn't tell what was going on.
I think there's projectiles coming out of her.
Yeah, but Jeff, that would
wrist
be cool. Like I
cup
said, if they had a, I don't know, can you go back a pic? Are the hands even look like they're swappable?
They probably are at the wrist, at the
Okay.
bracelet. I would
Mhm.
imagine.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if you could separate the piece off of her arm.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a portrait.
Anyway, yeah, she looks great. And they had the surfer there,
Mhm.
and they focused on him too. They actually featured him. What do you guys think of this?
There he is.
I think you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah.
It's not what I was expecting to see, but
No.
it's growing on me. I do like the pose. It's just I was thrown off by the colors, and I was expecting something more action and dynamic. Maybe same thing with like some type of power going around his hand or something. I don't know.
Right.
It
Some
just
people-
seemed very
Jeffrey
thrown
was
back to their
saying,
old
Uh,
formats.
You think it looks dated, Jeff?
I think it looks very dated.
yeah, if you look at the base
Base.
is very old school. Like, yeah,
The base. Yeah, I did.
Some people are worried the head might be too small.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
agree
not-
with that.
Yeah.
it has that Marvel versus Capcom look where he's just jacked up and he's got that big upper body, especially
Yeah.
with the pose with the arms crossed.
That's a great point. That's a great.
I'm not a fan of how everything's sculpted but the cape. I rather, if they were going to do a fabric cape, I rather the whole thing just be fabric. I think the way they did the first premium format.
That first premium format. When I mentioned how I was in San Diego in 2014. Jeff Delaney, you probably saw it too. That's where they released the legendary scale Doom.
That's a great statue. That legendary.
That's an awesome statue. Awesome. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so when-
That was before I allowed myself into the Sideshow booth. I was staying away from that part of the convention hall.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it's a portrait. I agree. That Capcom comment is spot on. I think, Eric, you're right. I hadn't thought of that, but that rings true. Oops. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I love
So that
that.
was it for Friday.
So you're missing one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What am I missing?
You're missing The Last Ronin from PCS,
Oh,
I am
yeah,
missing
that's a great piece.
which I think is going to be really, really popular if it's
That is
priced decently.
That's one of my favorites. I think from the show is that Ronin.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were really fond of it. I haven't read the story, but it makes me want to go read the story.
Oh, yeah, I missed that one. And that was yesterday?
I think
No, I
it
think
might have been.
I think it was early.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
think it was early. Yeah.
I don't know how I missed that one, but yeah. Okay.
But it's a very cool piece, and probably even cooler if you know the story. But
yeah,
it's neat.
And who's the maker on that one?
It's PCS, I think.
PCS, yeah. Have to check that out. So here's Cap Shield again. Like I said, they showed this today, and I caught my attention again. I'm like, that's really cool.
Yeah,
he's awesome. The other piece that they showed was, an Ash piece from Evil Dead 2. What's interesting with this one, for me at least, is I can't help but in my head compare it to the Prime 1 piece.
Yeah.
And there is no
kind of cool. They're doing 666 of these.
That's cool.
That's the number. And I can't remember the company, but I think it may already be gone.
Wow, really? Holy cow. Wow.
So Dan, is the Prime 1 better?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. It's
because this is just an action figure.
It's like it's huge. It's a third scale, and it's almost like a diorama. He's standing in a room, and you get a full wall behind him, and it's got like I don't know if it's an elk or a deer mount on the wall. There's a zombie coming out of the floor. It's just you get the Necronomicon or whatever it's called. Necronomicon. I can't even say that word. Anyways, it's laying on the floor. It's really a great piece. It's a big commitment. It's a giant statue, and it's, I don't know, probably $1,500. So it's a big commitment, but if you're a horror collector, it's awesome. This looks like fun too. This looks cool, but it's funny because it's a very similar concept. I forgot about this part, but this is what's featured in the Prime 1 piece as well.
Yeah.
In just a lot more detail, but and then there was this piece. Not a huge.
I'm not sure who is making that.
It's funny. I can't think of the name that's of the company that's making Ash. It was a name I hadn't heard before. Begin with an A, Amansis, or I don't recall. I should have written it down, but might be the same. I don't know who's making this. I shouldn't say. I don't know. But it looked good. The detail looks good and everything in it. And
that background's interesting with the screen.
Yep, there it is.
And it actually plays.
It's electric. It plays. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. It is cool.
Asmus.
That's it. Yep. And I don't know if they're the ones making this as well. Jerry Bourne says Scarlet Witch is ordered. Storm's going to happen. Probably another few. Yeah, there's some good ones. Depends on which lines you collect, I guess. But they just show some good stuff. But anyways, that's all I had for picks.
I'm hoping for tomorrow some DC, right?
Oh man, yeah. I'm hoping that Huntress leak was accurate because she looked good. I'm interested to see more of her.
Yeah. She looks a little bit younger than the last Huntress PF.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But looks good. I think the pose is fun. And I think, Eric, it was you that said she looks, she's got that same kind of, tone as from us. She looks kind of seductive and all that, and she'll fit in with the sirens. And I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little pin-up-ish, but.
Yeah, I think so. I think they want, to pair her with the sirens and all them.
Yeah, I think so too.
So what one DC piece do you hope that they put out tomorrow, that they reveal tomorrow, that they haven't yet?
Man, hope or expect?
Hope.
Chris has said all along that based on his conversations with them and that Two-Face is the most likely villain for them to do because he's more creature-ish.
Yeah.
And makes a ton of sense to me. That's what I would hope to see. I don't expect to see.
Yeah.
That's what I would hope to see. Yeah.
Well, they like the female, so I'd rather put my money towards a female that we're going to see.
So
we know we're going to see Huntress.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of get the impression we're going to see at least one more too of something from DC.
What do you think, Jeff? What are you hoping for?
This Jeff?
Yeah, you. Yeah.
That's a really good question. You have to think it would probably be a Batman piece. But there's some good Superman villains too that would be kind of fun to have. I'm not sure. I'm happy to be surprised.
I mean, Huntress is considered what, like a anti-hero? She's like sometimes villain, sometimes hero. So are they counting that as our Batman villain that we got, or is it going to be another one?
I think it's interesting that they released a standalone Batman Begins.
Yeah.
That's, although, you know, Batman Begins, if you think about, they're not going to release a Ra's al Ghul, and they're not likely to release the Scarecrow from that movie. So who are they going to, you know, feature? And so, I mean, the most, you know, could they do somebody else from the Nolan trilogy, another villain? You know,
Bane or Catwoman.
Yeah,
Bane
yet another Anne Hathaway.
Another Anne Hathaway. Yeah, I mean,
Because they did the Heath Ledger Joker.
Yep.
Which is still there.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I hope it's something cool.
There has to be a reason why they're not making more.
It seems like they're making a lot of
kill it.
Yeah.
You know?
I won't be surprised if it's not a new Satana.
Oh, there you go.
I do. They did Black Canary last year, Huntress.
Yeah.
Or another Batgirl.
Could be.
Batgirl sold out.
Yeah.
Batgirl sold out, huh? I didn't know that. Interesting.
Huh. The ladies do well.
Yeah,
it's
right.
Surprising. Yeah.
Well, cool. I guess we will. We'll see.
Yeah. I'll be watching.
Yep. As will I. Well, guys, that's all we had on the docket for tonight. Was there? You know, we don't have any other pictures to review for this show. We'll certainly be getting back into the regular rotation of new photos, announcements, releases, etc. on the next Rogues Gallery. But anything anybody wanted to cover before we kind of hit the road on this Saturday night?
I don't think so. Let's just hope there's some good stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah.
Hope they've held back.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody new.
Uh-oh. Eric's got an audio issue happening.
Yeah. I apologize. I'm having audio issues all night.
Yeah, he's having audio issues. That's all right. All right. Well, thank you to everybody in the chat for joining us. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a disorderly thing here. But we look forward to Chris getting back with us here on the next show, probably in a couple of weeks. So enjoy the show tomorrow. We're interested to hear about all of everybody's POs in the Batman Statue Collector Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles Facebook group. And thanks everybody again for joining, and have a great night. Have a good rest of the weekend. See you, everybody.
You did great, Dan. Good job.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, Dan.
Thanks.